Hey, everybody, and welcome into a new episode of the Eye on the Tigers video edition. I'm Ben Frederickson alongside Dave Matter, here to talk about the biggest success story going on at Mizzou right now, Dave. It's this surging softball team. They're on to super regionals for the first time since, I think you got to go back to 2016. This group, it's getting great pitching. It had a no-hitter in the game that sent the Tigers into the super regional. They hit the ball a ton, and they're playing great defense. It kind of feels like the entire university athletic department is kind of rallying around this team right now.
Yeah, absolutely. It had that feel out at the stadium on Friday, the game I covered. Almost a sellout. This is the first real event where they've had allowed full capacity, and they were really close to that. And I think they will be again this weekend with the super regionals. You had all the coaches from Mizzou were out there over the weekend, from Eli Drinkwitz to Conzo Martin to Brian Smith and Robin Pinchton, just kind of rallying around it. And I think part of it is this team is fun. They're entertaining. The crowd really gets into the games. And then two, it's been a tough year, not just for Mizzou athletics, but for college athletics, especially at Mizzou. There's been some bummers along the way. I mean, football season was a step in the right direction, but basketball season kind of had a rough ending and rough year for women's basketball. Baseball's had a tough year. And then to end the year with this team that's really special team that's doing great things on the national stage now. I think it's been kind of a cathartic period here for Mizzou fans and for the athletics department as a whole.
Jordan Weber throws the no-hitter. Hattie Moore is the one who catches the no-hitter and also has a huge series of games at the plate. She's doing a little bit of everything. And then just some spectacular plays to preserve Weber's no-hitter. I mean, this team plays great defense. They're pretty much guaranteed to put a highlight reel web gym in every game. It's you're right. It's a fun team to watch because the game moves fast. They score a lot, but they're also pitching really well and playing outstanding defense.
Yeah, 3 games over the weekend, they allowed 2 hits. So that's pretty good. I mean, they really came close to 3 no-hitters, which is crazy. I mean, there's more no-hitters in college softball than there is baseball. They only play 7 innings for one. But they were just dominant in every facet of the game. And, hitting home runs, manufacturing runs, playing some small ball when they need to. They're just a really, really well-coached team. They don't make mistakes, big costly mistakes. The pitching has been so sound. I mean, they only needed 2 of their pitchers for the 3 games, and they've got 4 that they're really comfortable going with. So they'll be really rested for the super regional. So just everything's going right for that team right now. Larissa Anderson deserves a ton of credit. She has been just an excellent hire for Jim Sturck. Obviously, he's kind of regenerated a lot of excitement in that program that was used to competing on a national stage, and they look like a natural there again.
James Madison comes to town Friday. They advanced out of the Knoxville regional, and we'll see how that goes if this run can continue. But here's my question, Dave. Let's end on this. Can this become a momentum builder for other sports? You think this can transfer over? It's great to see all of the other coaches supporting this. It's great to see Conzo Martin and Eli Drinkwitz and Robin Pinchon out there supporting the team. Can it factor over? Can this become a cross sports flashpoint for Mizzou?
Well, I think it's good for morale, maybe more than anything. And I think it's good for Jim Sturck's kind of collection of coaches and teams to all come together and celebrate this. I mean, they all succeed and thrive collectively when one team does really well. They can all benefit from that for sure. And I think it's just good to have, the head coaches of the big revenue teams are out there supporting. They're both really active on social media, congratulating this team and enjoying it. And let's face it, they haven't had a whole lot to celebrate at Mizzou here in a while on a big stage. So yeah, I think this can be really, really positive and could end this school year and kind of put some closure on the 2020 and 2021, school year to an end here with something really uplifting.
We'll continue to have it covered at stltoday.com and in the pages of the Post-Dispatch for the next round of the tournament. We'll see how far the Tigers can go and see how good of a story this can become. For Dave,